Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to make transparent material in Blender 4.2. Let's get started. Press Shift-A to add a cube object. Go to the Modifier tab and add a wireframe modifier. Set the thickness value to 0.1. Next, add a monkey head. Press Ctrl-2 to add a subdivision surface modifier. Right-click and select Shade Smooth. Add another cube object. Now let's apply a transparent material to the cube so the monkey head remains visible inside. Press Z to switch to Render Preview mode. Go to the Render Properties tab and ensure Cycles is set as the active render engine. Go to the World Properties tab, click the Color node, and select Environment Texture. Click the Open button and select any HDRI image. I will share the download link in the video description. Select the wireframe and go to the Material Properties tab. Click New to add a material and pick any base color. Then, select the cube, add a new material, and choose any color. Let's split the viewport. Switch the new workspace to the shader editor. Press N to close the right panel. Here, we can see the principled shader node for the cube object. To make the material transparent, adjust the alpha value. Setting the alpha to 0.5 makes the material semi-transparent, allowing us to see the monkey head through the cube. If we set the alpha to 0, the material becomes fully transparent, like air. When the alpha value is set to 1, the material is completely opaque. All right, let's go to the Render Properties tab and switch to Eevee. Set the viewport samples to 32 and enable the ray tracing option. As you can see, we've lost the shadows. Eevee now supports environment texture shadows in Blender 4.2. Go to the World Properties tab, open up the Settings panel, and enable the shadow option. That's it. All right. Now, let's learn how to use transparent background images in PNG format in Blender. Hide the monkey head in the viewport. In the shader editor, press Shift-A and add an image texture. Click the Open button and select any image in PNG format. Connect the color node to the base color input of the principled shader. Next, plug the alpha node into the alpha input of the principled shader. That's it. As you know, PNG images contain transparency data. The black areas represent an alpha value of 0, meaning they are completely transparent. The white areas represent an alpha value of 1, making them completely opaque. All right, let's map the image texture onto the cube correctly. Select the image texture node and press Ctrl-T. This will automatically add the texture coordinate and mapping nodes, but make sure the Node Wrangler add-on is enabled. Go to the Edit menu, Preferences, click the Add-ons tab, and enable the Node Wrangler. Next, switch the texture coordinates to Object. Change the projection method to Box and set the extrapolation type to Clip. This way, the image will be projected onto each face of the cube. We can also adjust the location of the image. In the Mapping node, set the X, Y, and Z location values to 0.5. Additionally, we can modify the scale of the image by setting the X, Y, and Z scale values to 0.6. As you can see, the transparent areas are completely transparent. But what if we want to make those areas semi-transparent? To do that, add another principled shader node. We need to mix both shaders, so add a Mix shader node. Connect the new shader to the second input of the Mix shader and choose a base color for it. As you can see, both shaders mix equally when the factor value is set to 0.5. If we slide the factor value to 1, the second shader will take full effect. Setting the factor to 0 will result in only the first shader being visible. But that's not quite what we want. We want to keep the image texture and only adjust the transparency level of the second shader. To achieve this, add a Mix Color node. Connect the result output of the Mix Color node to the base color of the second shader. Then, plug the color output from the Image Texture node into the B socket of the Mix Color node. Next, connect the alpha output from the image texture to the factor input of the Mix Color node. Choose any color for the A socket. Now, when we adjust the factor value of the mix shader, we can maintain the dragon image while controlling the transparency level. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial.